Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and thanks for stopping by and checking it out. Always grateful for that around here. Guys, today we're going to be talking about what I consider the most overrated wintertime bass fishing lure and the most underrated wintertime bass fishing lure, and sort of give you guys my thoughts and explanations and opinions on that. I think it might save you guys some time from using something that doesn't work very good in the winter, but people think it works good, and try something that works really good that not many people use. So we'll get into that. Before we get started, guys, I just want to remind you about our November sale on my Solar Bat Signature Series, the new RB3 series. These are the ones that have the new crystallized matte gray finish frames on them that reduces the light reflection. If you buy a pair in the month of November, you buy one, you get one free, man. These things, two for the price of one, you can't beat that. I'll put the Solar Bat link in the description if you guys want to get you one. And I would highly suggest the High-Con yellow lens. That's my favorite, especially for fishing in the wintertime during the lower light conditions. Okay, guys, first of all, we're going to talk about what is the most overrated cold water lure out there of all time. And it is, in my opinion, the spy bait. Now, if you're not familiar with the spy bait, it's basically, it looks like a topwater prop lure, but it's designed to be a cold water lure. It's a submergent lure. It's a slow sinker. You sink it down, and the head on the thing sort of wobbles side to side a little bit like that, and you've got the propellers on it like that. And don't get me wrong, the thing will catch fish, and guys have done well on it. But guys, I'll tell you what, I fished a lot. I probably fish as much as anybody you know in the wintertime with my on-the-water lessons. And I fish a lot of clear water where these things are supposed to work good. I can't hardly get a bite on the thing. I have tried. It's not that I got anything against them. I want them to work, and I've tried them over and over again on all the Ozark lakes around here, and even some of the other Clearwater lakes I've been across the country. I can't get bit hardly at all on a dang spy bait. It's like, I think it's the most overrated lure out there for the amount of time that I have fished this thing in areas that I know have fish in them, that I'm catching fish on other lures, and I come right behind it with this thing and throw the thing, and I cannot catch a fish. Now, the only situation that I have done halfway decent on the thing is during the winter time. If you get one of those really, really low light condition days where it's like you got really clear water and you've got dark skies, and maybe it's mist and rain or something. I've caught a few on it like that. But other than that, guys, I have wasted way too much time on a dang spy bait. So most overrated in my opinion. The most underrated wintertime bait, and it's not going to be underrated for long because it's so good, is this Megabass X Nanohan +1. This is, I've talked a little bit about this in some of my past jerkbait stuff over the past year. Guys, this freaking thing is like using live bait in the wintertime. It is deadly in the winter. It's a finesse jerkbait. The +1 lip on it, I use it on 4 to 6 pound test Seaguar and Vizex fluorocarbon. I can get it down probably in that 8 to 9 foot range with it, which is sort of the depth I like to fish in the wintertime with a jerkbait. But there's something about the action and the profile of this bait, the way it wobbles, the way it vibrates, the water displacement, everything about it. I get bit like crazy on it, guys. I can get more bites on this thing in the wintertime than any other jerkbait I throw. And I throw a ton of jerkbaits out there. And if you guys are on the water lesson with me this winter, you will see that I have this tied on, and it will be very difficult to compete against it. This is a freaking fish catching son of a gun. And I'll put my Tackle Warehouse link in the description for this thing if you guys want to pick up a couple. Really good bait. So anyway, guys, don't waste your time on a spy bait. You guys, I'm sure inevitably some guy's going to comment, "Oh, Randy, you're full of it. I whack them on a spy bait." Well, good for you, because I can't catch any fish on it. But I wouldn't waste time on it. I get you some of these X Nanohan +1 finesse jerk baits, and they will get you bit for sure. So anyway, guys, hope it helps out. We'll talk later. See you.